Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 plays, playing Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Found my notes on this puzzle. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. If you like to see, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notify bell. Be notified and upload videos and or schedule stream. So I'm supposed to go closer, I guess. Why is red pressed? Oh, I have to put... Yeah, I had to put a red stone in there that I got from Daeren Sunhammer. Then I have to go blue. And I go yellow. And I go green. And I go red. That opens the door. Then you have to do it in reverse. You go red, green, yellow, and blue. And you get a cutscene, because that was a trapped chest that just brings nasty things to you. And this is an untrapped chest. How it works. And we all go running inside.
Is that a trap?
No, that's a loot chest. So we get this thing. Headband of the Wise Negotiator is what I have on, and I get a new helmet. Can't remember what this new helmet was. Intelligence +6. Becomes spell resistance, the enemy suffers -1 penalty attack and damage rolls as well as saving throws for 3 rounds. It stacks to a maximum of 4. So it's one of those things you use to nice +6 intelligence and put it like on Ember, or not on Ember, but on Nenium. So it gives her a little bit extra bonuses. I can't remember if there's anything else in here. Oh yeah, there's a chest over here that's locked. So we have to send Aru over here.
I finished here. Is there more?
Some junk. I think there is, but I can't remember. Diamond dust. Stuff. And that's it. And I'm not sure if I go back and press those buttons again, if it would give me the other chest and I could fight what comes out. Could try that. I've got people that are down. Daeren.
I welcome your company.
Yeah, we'll have Celia do one. And another. That should have everybody be back at full. Okay. Oh, stop that. Wander over there. Do we want to fight whatever comes out here? It's supposed to bring me like demons and stuff. When you open that other chest. I can't remember if there was anything worthwhile in that other chest. I don't think there was. The idea was you had to figure out the puzzle and get the good stuff. Where are we at? 294. So we're still 250,000 experience points away. How did I get all those experience points the last time? I don't remember what I did to get all those experience points. It must be I have to go rescue the queen and or other people. Well, I'm not going to play that game of... I don't know. Maybe I should. Pick up some experience points? Will we die? Should we go see if we die? We'll put everyone in here. And have everyone run this way. Run back this way. And we'll face this way. And since land's the fastest of us, We'll have him come out and we'll hit those buttons again. And the same order that we did the first time.
I'm curious.
And it was blue, yellow, green, red. So, blue. Oh, I can't do it. I can't get the other one. Okay, well, never mind then. Never mind that. We're just gonna leave. Are they still here? Are they still in this room? Do I have to talk to them? I think I have to talk to them, don't I? But then, I must remain vigilant, but it's gonna be quite cunning. And, you know, it's strange, I'm not scared at all. I think I've forgotten how to be afraid. Oh, you're dumb. Always be afraid. Always fear everything. Okay. So we're gonna continue on our way. We're gonna go try and do Daeren's Quest thing. I don't think we'll get there before I have to rest again. Out we go. There's really not anything to this map from what I remember. Yeah, you actually go straight out. Okay. So is it this way? And then we should be able to get by these guys. And we can get there and we can go do this. So let's go do this. Let's get this over with. I really don't like the Inquisition's take on this. Because I really don't think they have the right to do what they try to do. Oh, you know what? We don't have.
Trust in yourself.
We don't have a lot of our protections anymore. Oh, yeah.
I will prove my worth.
She can feather step us all. Barkskin herself.
A goat, a lizard, and a human enter a tavern.
You're a good
What'll it be,
person.
lad? The bartender asks.
Let's do that. Maybe not the animals on the death wards. So she has some invenerates. Just do it on the people. Alright, she
The
has
struggles never cease.
4 of these, so she'll just do acid, electricity, sonic, think.
Are made to be broken.
He has at least 1 left, so he'll do fire. And he also has resist, doesn't he? Oh. He has 1 more shot on this. And he can actually throw a barkskin on himself? What the heck? What else was I gonna do? Oh, true seeing. Okay, and then
We
Celia
will win this war.
does her things. And she'll go ahead and sort up. And I think that's... Oh, he has resist. Hang on. He has resist. Come on!
Fighting for a righteous cause is certainly different from a simple massacre. The former is more bloody and performed with pinkies out.
Alright, I can't think of anything else I need to do. Everybody together. We have to go find these guys. Where are they? Oh, he's over here. There we go, cutscene. And I'm on my feet again. He stands before the improvised place of execution, formidable and emotionless, like the living embodiment of this capable retribution. Commander, I'm glad to see you held up your end of the deal. The Mendevian Inquisition thanks you. We will take custody of the criminal now. It's hard to read anything on Daeren's face. My, what a curious installation. Count Arende, the Mendev Inquisition finds you guilty of treason, criminal links to demonic cults, orchestrating the murders of several of the country's citizens who were killed and decapitated by you or your accomplices in Canabras and a range of other places. I, WotR Hawkblade, Inquisitor and Exterminator of the demonic blight by the grace of the Inheritor, have been authorized to carry out the sentence, death by fire. With the permission of the Commander, we will begin. Daring darted a glance at you, seemingly lost for words. I mean, I've got a plus 62. Oh, diplomacy. See the diplomacy check. Prisoner who seems to be listening to something only he can sense gives you a subtle nod. It appears everything is going as planned. Rest of your companions exchange bewildered glances, but keep watching without a word, understanding that something unusual is about to happen. Seeing shaken by your words, he looks away for a moment, then asks with a faint glee, "Burning at the stake, A trifle old-fashioned. I thought you'd offer something a little more sophisticated for your noble clientele. But what interests me most is what your role is in all this, Dren608." Count is obviously trying his best to mask his emotions, but his voice betrays him a slight waver as if he cannot believe what is happening. "You're an arrogant, pompous brat who thinks too highly of himself. I've been watching you and dreaming of making you die a lonely, humiliating death." "Viral? I was the one who reached out to the Inquisition and asked them to investigate you. Like a fool, you followed me. Yet all the while I knew I would soon throw you to the Church's slavering hound. Free rein in this matter. You have been under suspicion since day one, and I knew without a doubt that I would hand you over to them if needed." Yeah, we do the diplomacy. Diplomacy check. It describes approval. He shifts his stance, readying himself to fight. Parts his lips to say something, then presses them into a thin line, restraining himself. "It is good that we finally have had an honest conversation. I've always appreciated honesty in people." This, like a statue, he stares at you, expecting he's asking your permission to continue. "In this world, it's every man for himself. You're not my friend and not my ally. You're just a bargaining chip. Now, start praying. That is, if you have anyone to pray to, it's time. And ally, you're just a bargaining chip. I'll have forgotten about your time. I don't know. Intimidate. So now a circle of runes starts to glow faintly at his feet. Whereas taking his eyes off your face, only when you are about to finish does he finally break. With a shudder, he averts his eyes, avoiding a look at anyone. His voice sounds hoarse. "So this is how it ends, I suppose. I suppose I deserve this, don't I? If you walk through life without showing any compassion or gratitude to anyone, it's highly unreasonable to expect anyone to show compassion toward you." "Sorry, I have neither the time nor strength to continue this conversation any longer. Do what you have to do, Dren608, and mustering his courage, I must warn you, there is someone who may be severely displeased by your attempt to kill me. Someone dangerous. Prepare yourself." That's what we did already. Shift in the surroundings. Everything seems to tremble like in the moment before a thunderstorm. There are no bolts of lightning or rolls of thunder, but the sensation of some malicious presence, enraged, bewildered, rings through the air. "We did it, Commander. It's coming right into our trap." The scream of a dozen voices soundless but powerful, drills into your ears and resounds over the land. The ritual circle drawn. The Inquisitor flares to life. Just shut up. Whatever it is. There's many of them. It does terrible things. Did it kill Lightor? Oh, it killed... Where's Lightor? Killed the Inquisitors. I don't know where... There's Lightor. Lightor's not dead yet. It is not evil, I don't think. If I remember right. It is evil, and it's undead. So Celia's like, "Oh, thank you." giving me a level. She couldn't smite it. This thing forget what this thing's in. Mind affecting, fear, compulsion, emotion, poison, disease, charm, daze, nausea, stun, death, sleep, petrified, negative level. Critical hits and damage from non-magical weapons. Ability score damage, drain, precision damage, spells with a target, physical damage from weapons. Spells with a target. Okay, so you can't smite it because that's a target spell. Cool. Let's just go beat on it. Go, Salia.
Take you.
There's lots of hit points, right? Oh, damn. 530 hit points. Shall we just go hit it many times?
Damn you!
We hit it a few times. Only brought it down about 100 hit points. Ember, you're right on top of it. Do you have a full action? I have a full action. Let's have it get some damage. Critical miss. Oh. So 26 touch, 29 touch. She's a plus 21. She couldn't hit. Oh, what a waste. Aru, did we? No, we didn't do your stuff. Dang it. All right. I'm stupid. Man, I think he's at point blank range.
Endure this!
Bismuth, you're just gonna get beat up, but let's go. She's not allowed to smite it, huh? Smite doesn't work. Okay. Just hit him a bunch of times.
Guide my blade.
What's his armor class? He's a 44.
Are you still here?
Sudden silence falls over the battlefield. It is accompanied by the sensation of sinking into deep water. Slowly and inevitably, the surface goes further and further away. The darkness grows deeper and deeper around you, and below is nothing but bottomless black. Voices sound inside your head. Not voices, images, ideas. Deal, the blackness seems to extend its hand, a vague extremity, an open palm. Deal, let go of us. An agonizing yearning for freedom grows through you, piercing your entire self. It comes from without, but you feel it as your own. Reward, you get reward, power. Away, we will go. Away, the old door is closing. We will step back. A picture of Daeren's severed head, dripping with blood, appears before your eyes, looking eerily real. What are you? A stream of feelings and images crashing in your mind. They cannot be described in any language you know. You only sense the general shape of them, the direction of the aftertaste. Space, void, death, infinity, journey, escape, hunger, hunger. You want secret, keep the secret door, close the door, desperate desire to break free from the trap, and escape lances through your mind and heart. Accept your terms. I refuse. We must fight you again. Death, freedom, death. Freedom, freedom, death. And now it's reset, right? Is that full hit points? Yeah, it's back up to full hit points. This is such a pain in the butt.
Make every strike count.
Ember. Make Celia big. Kind of important. And then just move up behind her. No, move behind Lightwood. Just go hit him a bunch of times. Down to 291. Aru. Should be able to at least hit him. I didn't turn on my arrows again. inflicts critical wounds. Land? You know the drill.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Remember? Shall we get angry? Side Daeren's fate. This is the one that this is the part I don't like. Dren wraps his arm himself for a moment, clutching at his shoulders. With a slightly crazed look in his eyes, he surveys the area, his gaze never resting on anything in particular. His lips move, but no sound comes out. At last, the Count says, "It's over." Hawkblade, I hope it is. The commander and I spared no effort to home in on this entity and then to lure it into a trap. I assume now you understand the real reason behind everything we put you through, Count. I am especially proud of my overly ruthless Inquisitor speech. I like you, sir, not so ruthless Inquisitor. 'Tis a real shame that I shall have to kill you. What are you talking about? Well, Daeren is speaking in a strange manner, apparently marveling at the sound of his own voice, tasting each word on his tongue. Either that or the Inquisition will grip me by the throat and finally execute me. Unless they decide to lock me up in some closed facility for clerics and mages that would look suspiciously like a prison. Hector remains calm despite the heavy toil of combat and the threat to his life. Count, you are without a doubt guilty of being in contact with a vile entity from the Beyond, and of concealing signs of its presence in Mendev and the Crusade. That makes you an accomplice to all the crimes committed by this other, whatever it is. Of course, Mendevian justice in all its glory. It is my duty to pass your case to the Inquisition Tribunal, but I am certain that the judges will take into consideration your youth and the extreme circumstances under which you first encountered the entity, and they will treat you with leniency. I seriously doubt that the death sentence will be raised as a possibility, but, Count, can you still use your abilities as an oracle? What? What does that have to do with... You can, I'm positive. I know how abilities like yours work. Unlike clerics, you do not gain your power by choice. You do not choose your destiny. You are simply chosen. The other, whatever it was, chose you. You became its gateway and thus acquired your power. Now it is dead. But this power still remains with you. This means that the gateway wasn't sealed with the death of its creator. Hence, you, Count, are an open road into the unknown, where these horrible head-collecting entities come from. You remain a threat, and this means that there is a high probability that the tribunal will decide to send you to a closed asylum, where you remain under the Church's supervision for the rest of your life. Do I get a say in this? Your achievements are great, Commander. Perhaps the Individual Tribunal will listen to your arguments, but I can't promise anything. Of all these assembled here, I may know the least about these creatures and what they are trying to do to me. I was simply instructed to keep my mouth shut, otherwise the next severed head would be my own. So I said nothing. I have been saying nothing for 10 long years, while they used me to come and go from this world as they pleased. No, I don't know how it works. I don't know if there is some road inside me or where it may lead. Has to be another way to it. I'm afraid there is no such way, Commander. Don't ask me to sacrifice my principles. I will never do that. The only thing I can say is that Triplanet's verdict, no matter what it will most probably not be carried out as long as active hostilities continue in the Crusade. But after that is over, we will have to step in. Actually, there is another way. You can kill me right here in Rao. Chuckles, then waves his hand and rubs his eyes tiredly. I'm not joking, and I'm not being over-dramatic. I am not going to that damned tribunal, and I'm not going to any damned asylum. This life, so-called life, they have prepared for me is everything I have ever hated with little extra on top. I will not be able to live like that. I never even want to try. I would much prefer to take one final breath as a free man than to live decades more with a noose around my neck. For someone like him, death really would be better than what awaits him after the tribunal. Well, I don't like the Inquisition's tone. I never have. I never liked Holoran, and I don't like the way Lightor just suddenly turned into a true Inquisitor again. I thought he would be more agreeable, but there's no change. It's the same choices, so bye Lightor, you're gonna die. Surprisingly sincere expression of that. I do believe that was the most significant thing anyone has ever done for me. Isn't that touching? Now that, if you allow me, I intend to fight back as hard as I can and keep from lawlessly murdering me. Godless. Gonna take his final stand. Yeah,
Here comes trouble.
not much of a final stand, buddy. Land.
You won't survive me.
So the guy has like no hit points. And that is all there is to this. Can't remember if there was anything else lying around. I guess I'll check. Can't remember. I did this the first time. So way out there. Can't remember if there was anything over here in the corners. So I'm just gonna run around, take a check. We're coming up on a cut, so Daren's okay. As far as the things he can do, he's pretty much just a summoning machine. That's what he does. Can't get over here. It won't let me get up here. I want you to let me go up here. There's something really neat looking there. What is that? It's just a tree. It's a split up tree. How rude. Alright, well, we're just gonna get out. So, if I remember right, I have to walk around out here. So I think what we're going to do actually is we're going to rest here. And then we're going to go on a walk. We're going to put ourselves in a cheese crusade. We're going to walk around out here a little bit, because that's out here is where we found Duelist, I think. I think this is where we found him. So, should I rest here? Let's just rest here. Let's see if we can do a rest in here. We can do a rest right by the thing here. Get this over with. Go for cheese crusade, not mulled wine. Cheese crusade. I'm gonna run out of eggs on cheese crusadas, aren't I? Change that. Do everything else the same. Plus 28 to 38. I wonder if my Abyssal Corruption protection will protect us anyway. Let's see.
Another stopping place, another troubled sleep interrupted by the snores of my adored companions. Sela, could you perhaps sleep a little further away from me? A mile should do it.
Yeah, right. The snores of a paladin possess the magical ability to ward off all fiends. Didn't you know? My snores are doing you a favor, pal.
So it took 13 hours. We got our cheese crusade up. It did work. Alright, so that's my third one, I think. So, somewhere in here we're going to have to teleport back, but okay.
I feel like the chosen one.
Put me on my horse. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to rest inside a location, so I can start on my horse. Right? And then next time, we will travel out. We'll do some traveling back, try and travel down the roads, maybe get into a combat or two, and try and see if we can find Jubilist again. That was an amusing critter, and it's some extra experience points, because experience points-wise, we're getting close. We're at 2522. We need to be at 2550. So I need to get like 23,000 more experience points somewhere. So the only thing I can think of is we're going to have to probably go rescue the queen, because I don't seem to be able to get to the ineluctable prison. And when I step out here, when we come back, you'll see me actually on the map, because I'm going to step out. I'm going to go ahead and step out and try and do maybe some crusade management stuff. We do have to go back because there's somebody waiting for me. So, but I just want to see if we can find Jubilist first. All right? So if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. If you really like to see, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notify bell. Be notified to upload videos and schedule streams. I'm Dren608, and until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.